I'll do the intro.
Okay.
Yep. Hi, guys. I'm Alyssa. This is Sean.
Gus is in our hearts, and this is In a Rabbit Hole Daily.
My voice kind of cracked.
That's okay.
It's like 4 a.m.
Yeah,
here.
it's a little late.
We've been up all night.
We've been doing a lot. We reacted to Langan.
The rest of Lagan.
Lagan. Oh, God. How many times do I have to mess that up before I get it right?
Anyways, okay, so we're here today to react to something
Sidhu Moose Wala.
we should have reacted to a while ago.
I know.
It's been like way too long since we did a Sidhu
And in
related
fact,
reaction.
some of you in the comments were saying, you guys forgot about Sidhu. We didn't forget about Sidhu. We've been real busy, but don't worry. We love Sidhu. And now we're back checking out not a new song, but actually this is kind of like what his life story, or at least his evolution from a small lyricist to superstar singer.
Exactly.
So.
And so thank you so much to K Lustical on Reddit, who sent this one in and
subtitled it for us.
Subtitled it just for us. The channel it's from is called Geet Nation.
Yeah.
So do you want to load her up there, Sean?
And there we go.
We got
Moose
Karan
Wala
there.
would go on to reply to Karan Aujla with warning shot.
It'll be interesting to now check out those two tracks and sort of see what that beef was all
His
about.
reply was,
Welcome back everybody to Geet Nation. मैं ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਕ different type of video ਬਣਾਉਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ. We're doing a timeline of probably the biggest singer in the Punjabi music industry right now, which is Sidhu Moose Wala. We're going to be talking about how Sidhu Moose Wala went from being Shubdeep Sidhu all the way to right now in 2020 being Sidhu Moose Wala.
Did he have a different name?
Sir Deep, I think he said.
And how he's progressed over time to reach the level he's at right now.
Oh, wow.
Y'all just make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to Geet Nation and hit the notification bell so you're up to date with every single video and you won't miss any of our content that we put out for you. So sabto pehla, we have to go back to the 90s. Between 1990 and 1993, Sidhu Moose Wala da janam hoya. We don't know the exact date for sure because some sources say that he's born in a certain year at a certain date while another source says something else.
That's so strange.
Why can't they figure it out?
Yeah, someone's got to know when Sidhu was born.
What?
That's interesting.
Exactly. Uda janam hoya siga Musa Bend. At a very young age, he fell in love with music and he started singing and writing lyrics. We're gonna move on and we're gonna move things to 2016 where Sidhu Moose Wala started to actually get involved in the Punjabi music industry.
Maybe meet Sunny Malton, Big Bird.
Wala graduated in electrical engineering, but at the same time he was also performing in cultural festivals.
Oh, wow. Totally not rap stuff yet, hey?
Or at least not.
And then his first track came up. So jada gana hai siga 2016 de vich called L'Essence was a song sung by Ninja.
Oh, he wrote the lyrics.
That's interesting.
Went big. Even if you go on YouTube today and you go into the description of the song, you're gonna see it says lyricist Shubdeep Singh Sidhu. So Sidhu Moose Wala was not even used at this point. Sticking to the song L'Essence, an MH1 interview,
Sidhu
which
Moose
was on
is like a stage name.
They went to
because
Sidhu
it's
Moose
Moose
Wala's
Wala's
college,
like his village.
and
Yeah,
Moose Wala ne thodiyan lines ਸੁਣਾਈਆਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ of the song L'Essence.
ਕੀ ਨਾਮ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ? ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸ਼ੁਭਦੀਪ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸ਼ੁਭਦੀਪ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਜੀ।
ਸ਼ੁਭਦੀਪ ਸਿੱਧੂ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਕੀ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ? ਮੇਰਾ ਹੀ ਲਿਖਣਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਗਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ। ਮੇਰਾ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਇਹ ਗਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਲਾਇਸੈਂਸ ਨਿੰਜਾ ਜੀ।
That was like the first tease that everybody got. Like
I wonder how he got his song picked up by that artist.
I don't know.
Like,
he just said basically he became part of the
scene,
or at least started to explore the music scene.
Yeah.
So this must have been, of course, when he was in Canada.
Yeah.
Television of Moose Wala singing.
It'd be cool to check out that song.
Wow, this is so cool. Little did they know
ਅਸੀਂ
he'd
officially
become
move
Sidhu
ਕਰਦੇ
Moose
ਹਾਂ
Wala.
ਗਾਇਕ ਬਣਿਆ. So in 2017, after completing his degree, Moose Wala arrived in B-Town in Brampton,
Brampton.
Canada as an international
Right.
student. He began writing songs for like Ali Mangat and Deep Jandu. Sidhu Moose Wala would go on to release his very first single, which was G-Wagon, featuring Gurlez Akhtar. A big
don't think we've heard
track
that
from
one.
Moose Wala.
No.
His next track was Lifestyle, which featured Banka.
Also have
You
not
can
heard
really
that.
see a strong showing of gangster rap that was probably coming from Tupac Shakur's influence. Sidhu Moose Wala ne kinni wari interview de vich kiha hai that he was heavily influenced by hip hop sensation Tupac Shakur. Tupac had a prominent impact on hip hop music back in the
I'd
90s
heard something
until his
about
death.
ਪਰ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੈਜੈਂਡ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੀ
Tupac,
ਜਿਹਨੂੰ
yeah.
ਮੈਂ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਟੁਪਾਕ ਲੱਗਦਾ
I don't even really know much
ਟੁਪਾਕ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ
Tupac.
ਉਹ
Tupac
1996
songs
ਦੇ
and
ਵਿੱਚ
stuff.
ਡੈਥ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲੈਜੈਂਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀ ਬਣੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਜੇ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਬਣੂੰਗਾ.
So you can still see to this day how the impact of hip hop has been shown in his songs with the mixture of Punjabi culture and hip hop culture, Western hip hop culture coming together.
Wait,
His
I
big-
missed that. It was released on the date.
Of I think
and then I
Tupac's
missed
birthday or
I
something
couldn't
like
read
that,
the
I
rest
think.
of it. What else did it say?
It was a date that was significant to Tupac.
Tupac?
Yeah. So I think it
Was
was
that
his
when he
birthday or
died?
something. I don't
Or
know.
his
Let's we
birthday?
could I
Just
mean we
rewind
can
it. Will it pop up? Okay, wait. Oh, was born. Oh yeah, so it's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Western hip hop culture coming together. His biggest breakthrough track though, ਹੁਣ ਉਹਦਾ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਗਾਣਾ ਇਹ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ recognition ਮਿਲਿਆ. It blew up worldwide.
So high.
across
So
200
high. We saw that one.
Did
right?
we?
YouTube
I don't think we
today
did.
And won the
Pretty
best
sure
lyricist
we reacted to that.
British Music Award.
Do you want me to check right now?
Yeah, because I kind of think that we didn't.
It's or okay,
but it's
then
one of
maybe
those
we
ones
got
that I
so
really
many.
want to.
Maybe we got
react
like a
to.
ton of requests for it.
Yeah, we
then or
definitely got a ton of requests.
Yeah, we did react
Okay.
to it.
How long ago was that? 4 months ago.
I
Okay.
knew,
So it took
yeah.
us a while to get to it, but we did
did.
check it out. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
This track put Sidhu on the map, and the music on the song was coming from Big Bird. So like I said before, Moose Wala mixed a lot of Punjabi culture with hip-hop culture. This was a strong showing of that. It was a deadly combination of Punjabi hip-hop music.
Oh yeah, I remember.
At this point, Sidhu Moose Wala started teaming up with Big Bird and Sonny Moulton, which were the Brown Boys. They were put on the map. They started getting noticed. And then they eventually released another track. And this
But are they Brown Boys? Like Brown Monday? Like
No, that's different. But
that's just the name of that song, right?
well, I think they called themselves. Yeah, that's just the name of that song. Is Brown
That's
Monday.
the group doesn't
Yeah.
call themselves. Okay.
song was called Isa Jat. It came out towards the end of the year of 2017. ਹੁਣ 2018 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਬਦਲਿਆ ਕੰਮ. Some people were wondering if this guy was a one-hit wonder or something. This year was a huge year for Sidhu Moose Wala. Starting off the year alongside with Bird and Martin, they released a track called Just Listen. And Just Listen was
we
a
did saw
very
that.
close song to Sidhu Moose Wala. He mentions it in a lot of interviews. He sang that song based off life experiences to that point. It was a kind of a message to all of his haters. So definitely
I wanna
an
watch all
important
those
track
again
to
now.
Start off the year. As the year kept on going, Sidhu started getting more fame and started working with more music producers. Still keeping his connections with Bird, but he would go on to collaborate with producers like Intense. With Intense, he came out with a track called It's All About You. It was his first romantic
know that
track
one.
and it was a successful hit. He kept on working with Intense as the year went along, releasing more tracks like Dark Love and Famous. Sidhu Moose Wala would come back making more
We've
tracks
seen
with
Famous.
Big Bird and Sonny Moulton, like Torchan and Dollar, which was off the Punjabi movie Dakwana Munda. I think
He
it should
did a
be
song for a
very well
movie.
noted that as the year went along, Sidhu Moose Wala's rival in the industry, I think we all know him. His name is Karan Aujla.
Karan.
In
Karan
2018,
Aujla.
the beef really started to ignite between the two. Jado Karan Aujla ne gana kadya siga, which was called Lafafe. In that track, there was a lot of disses towards Sidhu Moose Wala.
So he started it.
Moose Wala would go on to reply to Karan Aujla with a song he came out with, which was called Warning Shots. Warning Shots.
We haven't
direct
even
to
seen that
Karan
one.
Aujla.
Oh, we all have.
Karan Aujla and Sidhu Moose Wala had a huge rivalry, which has grown to become even bigger. At this point, they started calling each other out at live events.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Was he directly addressing him, or do they just know who he's talking about?
That's a good. Well, I think he was pretty much being direct there.
What?
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
His old school Punjabi.
It's old school. What is
Yeah.
He speaks differently, sort of.
Now I guess we're getting to the point where Sidhu Moose Wala probably made the biggest impact in 2018, and that was when the year was coming to an end. This was October 2018. Onne apni pehli album kaddi sigi, which was called PBX1. Pretty much every song on that album were hits upon hits. Songs like Self-Made, Devil, Jat Da Muqabla, Bad Fella, and more and more and more.
We don't really
and
know
on
any
this
of those.
album, he got to work with Big Bird, Snappy, Intense, Harjanagra. The album was so successful that it was on the Canadian Billboard charts, and
Wow.
it won Album of the Year at the Brit Asia Music Awards. Now
Whoa.
we're wrapping up 2018. 2018 ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਸਾਲ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਦ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਲਈ. But this would serve as just the beginning of his career. In the following year, which was 2019, he would really start taking over the industry of Punjabi music. Now Moose Wala had a keen eye for new talent, and new talent meant new music producers, and one of the well-known music producers on this day is The Kid. Moose Wala took
Yeah.
The Kid under his wing and introduced him in Legend.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Even in the music video, he was still keeping his regular allies, which was Bird and Malton, but new fresh music came out with The Kid. This track won Best Song of the Year 2019 at the British Music
Like, is he
Award.
going towards the
Wow.
beef he had with like Big Bird and Sonny Malton? Because there was beef, wasn't there?
Well, not at this
Sidhu.
stage. At this stage,
Later
everything
on,
was
though,
still,
is he setting it up for
warm and fuzzy?
to go? Yeah. No, I know.
We'll see. Yeah,
He's
we'll
going to
see
talk
what-
about it
yeah,
now, I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
Following this track, Sidhu Moose Wala continued to work with The Kid in 2019. He released tracks like Poison alongside Arnit. He even released tracks like Chosen, tracks like Takka, massive hits with The Kid. A controversial track for Sidhu Moose Wala was Jatti Jone Mor Vargi off the movie of Sonam Bajwa called Arb Mutiara. This song was considered controversial because lyrics in the track, which referred to Mai Pago, which was touching the Sikh religion, a lot of people bashed Sidhu Moose Wala for the track. But Sidhu Moose Wala came out on Instagram Live and he apologized that he made a mistake.
ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਮਾਈ ਭਾਗੋ ਬਾਰੇ ਇੱਕ ਲਾਈਨ ਕਹੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ
The mistake was like, was it insensitive to Sikhism? or
Yeah, I
something?
can't imagine that Sidhu would have purposely done something like that.
ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਗੱਲ ਕਹੀ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਗਲਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਹਨਾ ਚਲੋ ਮੈਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਲਾਈਵ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਾਈਟ ਵੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੀ ਨੌਲੇਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਰਾਈਟ ਵੇ ਉਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੋਂ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ
I want to read more
That was
about
the
what's
audio
going on
version,
with
but
that
Yeah.
when
song.
the music video came out, they removed that part out of the track because of the controversy.
What's
And
the part?
as we speak about collaborations, Sidhu Moose Wala ne ਹੋਰ collaborations ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਆਰਨੇਤ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਨਾਂ ਲਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਪਰ ਉਹਨੇ
Prophecy.
Prophecy ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ
Oh, we saw that one.
ਸੋਹਣੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ and probably his biggest track at that point was Same Beef alongside
I
Big
love
with
it.
Big Bird.
Same
Same
beef
beef in
today.
That
We
track
listened to
went
that one a lot.
viral. It's considered one of the biggest tracks of
Same beef
2019.
today.
Now we gotta move shit internationally because this is where we start talking about the part ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਐਡਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਪੈਰ ਰੱਖਿਆ. He took a very big step in the industry because he wanted to take it mainstream. And one person who really helped Sidhu Moose Wala accomplish that was Steel Bangles. Steel Bangles wanted to bring Punjabi music to
We haven't
mainstream
heard
in
of
the
that
UK. He and Moose Wala got
I've heard
in
the name.
contact and they produced a massive hit in the UK and around the world even. The track called 47.
Yeah, I love
which
that
also
track.
featured Mist
47.
And Stefan
Yeah, that's a great
Don.
track.
The track was top 10 in the UK weekly music charts.
Yeah,
and
it's
as well,
really good.
a hot top 40 in New Zealand.
New Zealand.
He proved this talent.
I love it, and
outside
the
of
raps
India
are
and
really
outside
good
of North
too.
America started to show Moose Wala in a more mainstream way. ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲੇ ਦੀ personal situation. ਇੱਕ ਗਾਣਾ ਆਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ 2019 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. It was called Forget About It. Moosewala has worked with Geet MP3 in the movie Sikandar 2. He had the track Hathiar, but as the months followed, he mentioned in a live event ਉਹਦੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਕਾਪੀ ਕੀਤੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, referring to Geet MP3 and Jas Manik.
ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ 300 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਥੱਲੇ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਕੇ
That they're copying his songs?
ਕਾਪੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ
Did he sue them?
Jas Manik.
500 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਜੀ 600 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਜੀ Geet MP3 ਵਾਲੇ.
Even another artist, Maninder Buttar, was supporting that statement because ਉਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਫੀਲ ਲੱਗਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਗਾਣਾ ਚੋਰੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ. To face that situation, Moosewala released a song, Forget About It. Basically, we did a reaction to that track and you can go see our reaction. We even mentioned it in the reaction kit. He was taking shots at Geet MP3, or better, he calls it Geet MP3. Basically, Sidhu Moosewala really being real and authentic in his tracks, putting real life.
It's giving so much more meaning knowing the backstory of his songs. Like we knew none of this going into any of those songs.
Yeah, I no kidding. And the thing also too that I'm getting more of an appreciation for is how many people he has collaborated with. Because I traditionally saw it more as it was like Sonny Malton, Big Bird, and the Kid, and then but there's all these other people that have been a big part of his career thus far.
If people are copying his songs, he could sue them for copyright.
Well, I think unfortunately probably they sort of would do it in just sort of a different enough way that they could sort of get away with it.
Or they're trying to like copy his lyrics but not say maybe the exact same thing, but maybe say in a different way. Like we don't know how
I'm not sure exactly what they mean by copy.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to say though that song 47, whenever I listen to that, I'm like, oh, this is great because it sort of mixes more the sort of Western rap with the Punjabi music.
Yeah.
It would be great to see something like that with like Drake, you know, where we've got Sidhu singing the hook and then we've got, and maybe even some other parts as well.
Well, haven't people been saying that they hinted? I thought he hinted at something with Drake.
They're thinking because Drake has followed him on Instagram for what I've heard. And then I think I've even seen Sidhu possibly even wearing a piece of merchandise from Drake, like with the owl and stuff.
That'd be
I'm really hoping that there's going to be a collaboration.
That'd be like a really good collab.
Well,
for sure.
Drake's dropping a new album pretty soon. So who knows?
Maybe he'll be
what do you guys think?
Maybe
Tell us down below.
He'll be a surprise.
Make sure to subscribe too, by the way, if you haven't done that.
And not just entertainment, as I said. Okay, so now it's time to move to 2020, a year that put us in a lot of pain so far. Sidhu Moosewala, right now, he's regarded as top level artist. A lot of people consider him probably the biggest artist in Punjabi music right now. The numbers don't lie, the awards don't lie. Everybody wants to work with him as well. Today, Sidhu Moosewala has his own brand. He doesn't really collaborate much with Brown Boys. He has his own entity, which is Sidhu Moosewala. It's become a brand because he started showing more artists. Artists like Prem Tillon and Naseeb were basically launched in a sense on his channel. Yeah. He's kind of like seeking for new talent and he's willing to put it out for the world to see because obviously everybody's gonna see what Sidhu Moosewala puts out, especially with a track like Old School that just started.
Yeah, another one, Old School.
In 2019, he was also starting to shoot a movie and it's supposed to come out this year called I Am.
Is it documentary though?
This is different, but people were telling us to check out a trailer for the movie, like it's out. But if it's out, how come everyone hasn't been telling us about it?
So this isn't, it's not a documentary.
No, I don't think so,
It's like written by Gil Ronta.
Yeah, it's like a
film
straight up movie.
It's so hard to read. Tarvner Singh Jagpal.
Maybe when you guys can put the link to this trailer, if it exists at this point. People have been, someone told me though, they're like, hey, there's a Sidhu trailer out.
I'm a student alongside Mandy Takkar. We still have to see a trailer release date, especially with the virus going on. You don't know what to expect this year. But recently he released a track
was this video, I'm wondering if it's from 2020.
Yeah, it's older, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. That song is
I love that song.
That one too,
It just came out this week. And he featured us on the track. If you haven't seen the reaction to that track, you can go check it out. It's going to be in the description.
Featured them,
right here.
Oh, yeah, when he was talking about the reactors.
Did he? He was showing scenes.
Yeah, he showed them
Right.
acting.
Video, man, yo, that shit is dope, man.
Can you imagine being in a Sidhu music video?
We're grateful that we get to be entertained by an artist like him because he's so real. I feel like when he writes and the shit he puts out, the music he puts out, it just touches you and you feel it. Definitely Sidhu Moose Wala is turning heads all around the world. He said he's coming out with a lot of big things in 2020. ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਦੀ from a timeline perspective ਕਿ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਐਡਾ ਵੱਡਾ brand ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਐਡਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਨਾਮ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ but I think we shouldn't forget all the letdowns he goes through ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ success story ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ failures ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ you go down you have to get back up. A lot of people thought that
Lots
maybe
of hard
Sidhu Moose
work,
Wala
like
was going to be a
he
one hit
says.
wonder. ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਗਾਣਾ ਚੱਲ ਜੂਗਾ ਦੋ ਚੱਲ ਜੂਗੇ ਤਿੰਨ ਚੱਲ ਜੂਗੇ. I'm going to say like Juggy D said, this is a guy who's here and he's here to stay. People really follow him. He really has the biggest fan following in Punjab. He's become such a big name in Toronto, already in the UK as well. So we're just waiting to see what's coming next.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed this timeline of this incredible artist and we felt like we owed this video to you guys, something new. If you guys like this type of a video, let us know down in the comment section below and we'll keep doing for more artists. And subscribe to Geet Nation, don't forget, and that way you can stay connected with us. If you hit the notification bell, फिर तुसी कोई भी video miss नहीं करोगे. We're gonna see you guys soon. So until the next video, tanu pata hi hai, this is still on. This is Geet Nation and we out.
Well, thank you so much, Geet Nation, and thank you so much to our friends who subtitled
this
this.
right.
The
We gotta get
Reddit
their name
account,
right.
K Lustical.
Okay. K Lustical. Well, we appreciate that a
Thank
whole
you.
lot.
Yeah, that was.
They've been a big fan for a while and they're always commenting. So I'm very happy that we finally got to this video. So
Yeah, that was really good.
now
to
we know more about Sidhu.
Understand more. Yeah, we know a lot more, and those songs take on like a whole new meaning now, knowing all those little details about it.
Well, I think, and we've got more cool stuff to check out because I know, for example, Translate Sing has translated an interview that we want to
interviews.
check out.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got like a million, songs that we haven't reacted off his latest album. So we got to get to some of that stuff as well, too. And if you guys might, want to check some of that stuff out with us, well, then we're going to ask you to click that subscribe button. Click the little bell icon. Choose all from the drop-down menu so you can get updated every time we upload a new video.
If you enjoyed this video, please know by clicking the thumbs up button and leave your thoughts and comments down below. You can send a recommendations to our email, irhsubtitles@gmail.com, or you can send them to the subreddit.
That's right. It's like what we're looking at right now. It's where we found this recommendation.
Yep.
It's where the IRH family hangs out. So,
Hop on and become a member.
If you want to support the channel in other ways, we've got some ways to do that, like this big thanks, or what's it called? Super thanks?
You're always asking what it's called.
I know. But we always appreciate it. If you guys
Thank
want to
you,
click
guys.
that, you can donate some money to us. Every dollar helps. It helps us to do even more fun stuff like this with you guys. We love you a whole lot. This is
Love you guys.
Internet Rabbit Hole
IRH
Daily.
signing
IRH signing
off.
off. Bye-bye, guys.